Alright, so apparently I go from deciding that I'm going to quit to posting a billion videos in a week. I might even do another bin tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on how much liquid courage I have. It's daytime. I haven't started drinking yet, just so you know. But it is my day off. I went to this Restore, it's called. Shit, who does it? Habitat for Humanity. And my mom's like, oh, this place is really cool. You know, I was looking for a refrigerator for the garage out here. And I asked her, like, what kind of stuff they had. And I said, do they have tools? And she said, yeah. And hardware and all kinds of stuff. So I'm thinking, like, all right, you know, it's Cobalt shit and Huskies and, you know, whatever. People that donated, they don't want or whatever. I found these bins, stacks of them, with sockets, wrenches, hammers, all kinds of really cool stuff. I could have stood there for hours watching this stuff. Or watching it, looking through it. I picked up a couple of things. All said and done, everything you'll see here was about 15 bucks. And I didn't need any more wrenches, but I've really been enjoying I'm not like even fully restoring them. I'm just kind of, you know, spraying them down with WD and putting them on the wire wheel. I did buy a new brass wheel because the one on the grinder that I have now is, I mean, it's losing brushes and it's just seen better days. I think I might actually leave that one on there and take the grinding stone off, put the brass one on the other side. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Whatever. So I'm just going to go through this real quick with you. So, Williams half-inch socket. Looks like it's half-inch drive. Also, this is actually one I found in the basement. I didn't buy this one, but I kept saying I don't own any SK tools. Apparently I did. I found this in my dad's basement. I owned one socket at that point. That was cool. Let's see here. This is a USA. Oh, this is actually a SK Wayne also, made in the USA. So I own two. As soon as I saw this, man, I grabbed that thing up real quick. What's this one? Oh, this is actually a Ghidorah. Found a couple of these there, and I found another one of Ghidorah in my basement as well, which I thought was really funny. I imagine that, you know, those are... My dad, I always had this theory, my dad would buy cheap tools and make them last forever. 97% of what I've always thought he had was just Harbor Freight junk tools or whatever, you know. These kits, if you know what I'm saying. And they lasted him forever because he was much less into it as I am now, or whatever, I guess you could say. Had every tool you could ever want, but they were generally cheap. But he took care of them, so they took care of him. So he always said it or saw it or whatever. So most of the ones that, like I said, the USA stuff that I found was either just so commonly made in the USA back then, or was cheap, and cheap enough still. It wasn't a really big deal to him, I don't think. It was USA made like it is to me. I'm a big fan of that. But anyway, what I'm getting at is the Ghidorah wrench, those other antique wrenches that you found, were probably just something he picked up and stuffed somewhere and forgot about. But I always thought it was kind of cool. I didn't know he had better quality stuff than that. So, whatever. This one doesn't have a name on it. It actually looks like it has, I don't know if you can see that, somebody's initials on it. It doesn't say their name. I mean, it doesn't say it have a brand, but it does say made in the USA. And, I don't know, I guess because it was chromoly, it just kind of stuck out to me. I kind of like it. I like the idea that, like, you know, somebody else put his name on it, too, because I engrave my initials in just about all my tools if I can. Actually, I'm going through that now, what I'm trying to do. I found these cool-ass flush, like, these are like lineman slip joint pliers. I don't know, they just kind of interested me. They say something on them somewhere, or maybe that wasn't this pair. I don't know, the handle's all worn off and stuff. I just figured I'd toss them on the wheel, clean them up. If anybody knows anything about them, that was kind of cool. This is like a Knox-esque kind of a thing, I feel like. This one is... Oh, this is a Bonnie. that I found. I don't know, I just kind of liked it. It actually looks like it says a Machine Works, Textile Machine Works. I don't know if that's the place that made it or whatever, but it's a Herbrand socket. I never owned any Herbrand either. Other than those antique wrenches, I think there's a Herbrand in there, maybe. But whatever, I saw it, thought it was cool. I didn't have time. They had probably 200 sockets, 300 sockets just sitting around. This Globemaster West Germany, you know, I like going through the KC Tool and stuff, and, you know, I think I watch German tool reviews every Sunday when he posts and stuff, so that just kind of interested me. I figured I'd clean those up a little bit. Here's another Globemaster West Germany one. I don't know, I just thought they were kind of cool, like with the Gedoras and stuff. Last and not least, I found another Trimo. There was actually 2 there, or maybe even 3. I couldn't quite make out the last one. But it was missing like these little inside parts here. The spring was busted. And I could replace the spring, and I probably could have found the little inside parts. But this one was complete, and they only charged me. The lady charged, it was $1. Like I said, all this stuff was $15. And it was all, I could have spent hours. And in just that one little section, they had some, you know, so they did have some Cobalt stuff that nobody wanted anymore or whatever. Still in the package, actually, but, and, you know, they had some power tools. They had a really, really old DeWalt. I don't remember if it was a scroll saw. Maybe it wasn't a scroll saw. Like a big-ass table saw thing. I don't know. Whatever it was. Now I can't get this back together. Whatever. I really thought that was a good find because, as you guys know, I'm doing the big 24-inch one. What is this, the 18, 14? I don't know. So, whatever. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, you know, clean these up and give them away with the other ones. Not the SK one. I think I want to keep that. Maybe. I don't know. But I really just kind of, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back a bunch of times. So, sorry to bother you. Whatever.